Mingalawa. This is the weekly highlight news of Radio NUG. I'm James. Here are the news highlights for this week. Union Prime Minister of the National Unity Government, m.CDMMyanmar, attends the Interim Local Public Administration Development Central Committee meeting 20/2024. The Union Minister for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the National Unity Government, m.CDMMyanmar, meets with the South Australian Government Minister and members of the Parliament in Australia. The Ministry of Communications, Information and Technology of the National Unity Government introduced Go-Talk and UG system and other interesting news. These are the weekly news details. The Union Prime Minister of the National Unity Government, m.CDMMyanmar, attended the Interim Local Public Administration Development Central Committee meeting 20/2024 on 6th of June. At the meeting, the Union Prime Minister stated that centralization must be reduced in order to establish a new federal democratic union. When we implement decentralization, it is critical to have a solid administrative mechanism on the ground, as well as sufficient human resources and experience. Furthermore, each department must resolve administrative difficulties, and if a single department is unable to do so, the ministries must work together to resolve the issue, stated the Union Prime Minister. The member of the Central Committee discussed the decision made on 19/2024, the completion of the previous processes and the remaining processes that would continue. The attendees also had extended discussions with the officials present. The meeting was attended by the Union Prime Minister, Union Ministers, Deputy Ministers, Permanent Secretaries, Joint Permanent Secretaries, and officials from the relevant departments. The Union Minister for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the National Unity Government, m.CDMMyanmar, met with the South Australian Government Minister, His Excellency Zoe Pattison, as well as members of the Parliament State, the Honourable Tango MLC and John Frobrock in Australia on 6th of June. The Union Minister gave an explanation the current situation of Myanmar, the implementation of the National Unity Government, and the measures in place to restore democracy and human rights in Myanmar. The Union Minister also provided an overview of the Myanmar's current political and humanitarian crisis, emphasizing the importance of the effective international support for the National Unity Government's efforts, as well as the implementations of the National Unity Government's strategies aimed at handling the urgent needs of the Myanmar people. The member of the Parliament State also reiterated that their support for the democratic aspirations of Myanmar people and their solidarity with them. Following the meeting, South Australian Minister for Tourism and Multicultural Affairs hosted a luncheon for Union Minister and guests in the State House building. The Ministry of Human Rights of the National Unity Government released details of the incident on 4th of June, in which a terrorist military council forces massacred 51 civilians in Byaimbu village and set fire to other 3 villages in Sidri Township of Rakhine State. On the morning of 29th of May, the terrorist military council forces patrol and column Byaimbu village and blocking the entire village and forcing to gather on the village road and killing a total of 51 people, 48 men and 3 women between the ages of 15 and 17. The forces from Regional Operations Command based in Sidri, the forces from number 101 Light Infantry Division, and the members of the forces extracted from the relevant battalions committed in this incident. According to the Ministry of Human Rights, they are focused on achieving peace and justice as well as equality for all of the people, and we take full responsibility for punishing the crimes committed by the terrorist military council. According to the Smart Government Project Plan, the Ministry of Communications, Information and Technology of the National Unity Government introduced the Go-Talk and UG system on 5th of June. Over the last few years, it has been used multiple times to submit forms and transmit link to NUG collected material. The original URLs are too long, making it difficult to reload on social media. It is reported that they used their circulated short links through both free and paid sites. Using short links makes it difficult to verify that it was created by NUG, and it is easy to get these links the scammers. To improve security, the Smart GOV team from the Ministry IT and Cybersecurity Department implemented the Go.NUG NUG system. According to the Ministry, the National Unity Government and its ministries send URLs that start with go.nugmyanmar.org, and short links that do not include go.nug are unsafe and should not be viewed. The Political Prisoners Network Myanmar (PPNM) reported on 7 June that there are about 100/150 political prisoners in the dormitories that normally hold only about 50 inmates in the Mandalay Central Prison. Due to the terrorist military council mass arrest, the number of the prisoners in Obo Prison has increased, making it difficult to stay and sleep. It is reported that only about 15 inmates in Mandalay Central Prison are crowded together with about 100/150 people in dormitories, and about 200 people are crowded in dormitories with attics. Therefore, they have trouble sleeping and suffer from heat throughout the summer. The rainy season has arrived, making it difficult to dry clothes, and there are not enough of them. Furthermore, the Political Prisoner Network reported that a political prisoner had an argument with another prisoner about the location, and that the political prisoner was locked up by prison officials. Due to a lack of space, pregnant mothers and children in the women's ward suffer from skin diseases. These are the weekly highlight news of Radio NUG. We will present more interesting weekly local news to you. Thanks for joining our news.